Okay. You. More of you. All we want to. So we won't miss any of these. We want all of them. Can we put it at some place where we can... No, we can't do anything with that. Okay. Oh. Yes, we can. We want you connected to that to have a half consistent output. Okay. And now? Oh, we have to take it through there. Okay. Where was the ladder there? So we don't take that. Need at least 2 more objects inside here. Can we take something over the wall from here? No, we can't. Yes, we can, if we jump from up there. I want to take something from there. Ugh. Hey, that did work once. That did work very well. Until now. Why did it work better? Did it really? Just having it here making it work better? It did work! I don't have it set up another way. Okay. Can we... Okay, we can jam those. Okay, now we can... And now jam those to be more perfectly in line with each other. Will help here. I want to go outside of the puzzle. Can jump here and jump there. Yes. Okay, that's how it could work. Now we need one more thing, which we don't have. God damn it. So we can't use this as a booster mid-jump? No. We can't take that with us. And we can't take that to do it down there because we are still missing a clue here, I think. So we can jump this. That doesn't help us, but hey, we can. Can't jump the other way. We can jump that way. but then we can't retrieve this thing. Like, oh, that's also a way to do it. Okay. Two. We have a third one here. I hope not. Okay. We got the star. Wow. Quite a lot of work to do for some of these. And I'll remove that thing. Okay. Then let's go to the lower one there. Got one of the stars already. And one of the prisoners freed. Next puzzle is Pendulum. Okay. We need to open one more door from here and two more doors from here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we can take few of these. Okay. Okay. There's also something up there, maybe? God damn it. Okay, let's... We want that. I want you. Carry this around? No, we only have one connector, do we? And this lines up... No, we have two connectors. But we need 3, I think. Okay. Oh no, I offset his path. Would have liked to let it stand in the original path. So this one, we do this. You will connect him via this and hope that it works. And now I have to set it off in a certain way. It does open sometimes. I didn't set it up perfectly, but here we are, we can go in now. Oh, I didn't go in the right moment. And up this, and we have freed Rockwell. Let's put you down. Thank you. So we freed Rockwell. Interesting. Baton frequent submission still open. A small apology. Small apology from Frankenstein. As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible was the only way to improve art. Yeah, I did see that. I thought clear criticism, unencumbered by politeness, was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its words is a waste of space, and I still think that's true. But as we approach the end or transformation of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. Have I reveled too much in my role as critic? Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Maybe, I don't know, but I do know I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true, but please understand that without them I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses, gave me something to hold on to. It gave me a purpose, a function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that I am more grateful than you will ever know, and I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating. Max says, I will never forget your devastating deconstruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me in the long run to be a better writer. Lilith says, your feedback for each issue of Incredible Stories was greatly appreciated. Doc says, hey the mean reviews were the best. For one says, so 6 out of 10? And we have a Stratton fragment number 13. Galatea says, I've been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Here's an interesting bit of text that I found by Alexander Drannon's favorite philosopher, Stratton of Stagera. It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's own death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. When Eudoxus of Cnidus perished, the planets did not fall from the sky, nor did levers cease to work when Archytas breathed his last. If, then, we are truly dedicated to those virtues and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all we struggled for endures. Mr. Markabas says, thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of those files? Galatea says, of course, I'll do so right away. That is a copy of the file. Whatever. Q3 says, I find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. Spider says, Stratton is certainly an inspiration. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary. Frankenstein says, I realize I'm bumping a very old thread here, but I felt this quotation was relevant to our situation. Hope it helps. I think it has helped me. And we have submissions still open. Lamb says, I don't know about you guys, but all this craziness recently makes me want to write more than ever. Just a reminder that provided your status is high enough, you can still submit original works for review, and I for one will still be reading, even if you have never made anything before. In fact, especially if you haven't, now is the time. Kaiju says, don't forget Lilith and Mr. Malkaba developed the tutorial to help. The tutorial. Welcome to the Story Creation Tool. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will help guide you through the process. According to ISBN 10, all stories begin with characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish a story, you simply need to understand your characters and the plot will proceed logically from there. The season's theme is Bildungsroman. Okay, it's a German theme. And a Bildungsroman. Bildung means education. Roman means novel, so it's an educational novel. I think that's also a word in English, but it's just an educational novel. You don't need to use the German word for that. The translation is alright. Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Close your eyes. You see before you a human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy, a girl, or someone else? Good. A character's sex helps determine the sorts of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as how other characters will perceive them. Now imagine your character is a little older and experiencing real triumph for the first time. What are they doing? Physical prowess. Ancient ideas fail to capture this. Intellectual is selling everything better than everyone else all the time. Something these ancient ideas fail to capture. Understood, your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experiential influences. What sort of upbringing did your character have? Wealthy and nurturing, wealthy but uncaring, poor but nurturing, poor but uncaring. I think this is the best upcoming you can have. According to extensive studies of the genre and ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic disadvantage. Genetic disadvantage will only sometimes offset social disadvantage. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problems they face in life. Are you sure you want your character to have that kind of background? I'm quite certain. Great, now you imagine your character has reached adulthood. 87% of Bildungsroman records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will your character suffer? Death in the family, an unplanned debt. My protagonist goes by unharmed, a personal injury, an unplanned pregnancy. He suffers from being unharmed. This is sounding dramatic already. A character is like an equation. Settle on the opening premises and the conclusion will work itself out. Displaying opening premises, non-specific sex, gifted in esoteric ways, low wealth background, caring family, uninteresting. Ready to generate story, go. To begin my life with the beginning of my life. To begin my life with the beginning of my life, I was born at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. My father, as he is always grateful to point out, is only able to report the midwife's account, seeing how he was pulling a long shift at the nearby textiles mill to pay for a second-hand coat. My childhood was, in retrospect, a different period. I found that although my fellows all had a wide variety of different physical appearances and appendages, with varying levels of function, they nonetheless identified this resemblance and bond between themselves, which was to my eyes all but invisible. My parents, aware of my particular situation, had the good foresight to provide me a name ambiguous in matters of sex, and I have continued in that vein ever since. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Although it is customary for these tales to begin with some great calamity befalling the protagonist, my experience is unique for sparing me any such thing. Perhaps my more cynical readers will switch off now, but they shan't be missed, for not every story needs complication and drama. A life well lived ought be every bit as special. It does, however, make the story rather short. I lived happily ever after. The end. Okay. That's weird. That's weird. That's a weird story. I could start from scratch with something more interesting, but I will publish that. From sharing your first creative work in Gehenna, your profile status has increased from respected contributor to creative. You have received one thread creation token. This will be available to you the next time you log in. Fortbildungsroman by Uriel. Autopause. Load story seed 527445 to read. Good to see you joining in, Uriel. What to read? Frankenstein says, I'm not convinced this narrative is extensive enough to truly qualify as a Bildungsroman. Yes, it isn't. Everything that is auto-created isn't as good as things that are created on purpose. What is the truth about Gehenna? I've heard from those who govern this world how they would have it be seen. Now I wish to hear from its people. What is Gehenna to you? On what does it truly turn? Kaiju says, I don't toe the party line for nothing. It's really cool, open place with a lot of stuff going on. Did you read Mac's episodic adventure yet? Doc says, much as I hate to agree, there's little doubt in my mind that we've got something good going on, at least when you consider the alternatives. Mac says, thank for the name drop, Kaiju. I will in turn recommend everyone else featured in issue 5 of the Incredible Stories. It's coming very soon, and the early drafts I saw were pretty exciting. I already read that. Rockwell says, nice way to take the conversation off topic. I'll go ahead and be the only voice of reason and point out that we are every bit as helpless as we ever were. Gehenna just did a better job of hiding it. Belial says, you may be right. Whatever awaits of us after Ascension will not be Gehenna, but doubtless it will have restriction of its own. Maeve says, I don't know, the grass is always greener, as the humans would say. Frankenstein says, yeah, that expression doesn't really apply to what they were talking about. These guys think everywhere sucks. The humans just thought where they lived sucked and that everywhere else was so fantastic. That was... Interestingly, Frankenstein got the thing right with the green grass. Okay. So now... Okay. Now take that. Let's see if we can climb these things. Not here? I put it on a higher ground, like here, that should be higher ground. That's too far away. No, I want to see if we can, like, go outside the puzzle. Oh, we can go do it, yeah, there. Do it here. What? Okay. Can't do it that way. Whoa. And we can put them on top of each other, which will not suffice for what I'm going for. I want to go over there. That's not how it works. Problem is, I want to go over there to... Can we reach another point like this? Where do you go? You go there, which doesn't help at all. We could just take something out of here. Yeah, you've had no real purpose until now. Where's the next one? You had no purpose until now, so you might be what we need. What? Okay. So let's see. That's also too high up to be accessible. Okay. And nothing here. It would be nice to just be able to put the connector up there. Because that would give us a window to go through. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. We can't reach anything from there. But we can reach that place over there. Which doesn't help me at all if... Can I go there from out here? Two-dimensional situation thing? I need a block outside. I want to reach that one over there. But I think I'll need a block outside. I place you here, then jump down and place it on top and do that again. Nope. Do that at all. Try that here again. Thank you for careening me off. Again. As always. Just give me the damn box. Other places that worked. Let's try that again with that corner, and if that doesn't work, I'll have to try something else. At least now, from here, I can climb that place. can at least go up here, which doesn't serve any purpose if I can't get anything up here. What I can do is do that. Now I should be able to take this, yes? Now I can go up here. Doesn't help at all. Okay. So now I have to hope that did help at all. So if we go on top of this, that we can now take that. No, we can't. Need another box there. I mean, yeah, we can take it down again, but we can't. Maybe that's not what we're supposed to do. Can we make that angle doesn't work? And this angle doesn't work either. Yeah, if it would have worked, it would be fine. So, what else did we accomplish by this? Nothing else, yeah? No. So this doesn't help at all. I think I need to put the thing up there from the source there, then here towards both of those. I'm pretty sure that's the puzzle. Yeah, like here. Yeah, and that works out. I think we need this for the third one. I mean, we could already set this in, but I need to. Wow! I need to have possibility to go up there, so I need to furthermore try and do that. Okay, can we do something from here? No. This have different sides, like here. Can we do something from here? No. You can't take the other one up. I mean, I could take a connector up, but that doesn't work. We need 1, 2. We want to go this way, we have to take 2 boxes up there. The last thing I can try. Putting the box here, not here. Here. What the fuck? Physics? Just put it here. Can we like jump around the corner? No, we can't. Then we can just take the box again. Ooh. What do we do? Ah, the phone's ringing. One moment.